Be recruiter for mid-sized company. Have to review applicants' resumes whenever we have an opening. Company has an opening for an entry-level software developer position. This type of position always seems to bring in the absolute worst resumes for some reason. One guy's resume has the entire job history portion empty, except for listing his current job as cryptocurrency trading expert, self-employed. One guy who dropped out of high school and whose sole job experience is 2 months of Burger King in 2019 wrote proficient internet user in the skills and qualifications section. One guy's job history is filled with nothing but the Discord servers he moderated. He listed each one individually as if they were separate jobs. Some old guy with a decade of experience as a welder says he is a qualified software developer because he knows a thing or two about computers. One guy listed his 3,700 hours in Team Fortress 2 as a certification. There was a resume that was only a single line of text that said, "I am a good person." One resume was just a printed out picture of Patrick Bateman. Be cat. Incel. The last time I got is never. See a cute full white kitty. Dreams of spending my remaining 8 lives with her. Gathered the courage to go and talk to her. Took too long, she giggling, with a pit bull now. The streets have collapsed, I thought to myself. Notice it's not a pit bull, it's a cat suffering from myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy. Basically makes you jacked as shit. My skinny jeans. Gathered the courage to fight him for my queen. Shouted at him, "Hey you brute! Leave her alone! The lady doesn't want to talk!" He arches back so far up he covers me in shadow. Arch my back 2 centimeters up. Okay, this is it, Cat Anon. You will beat this brute and win the lady's heart. He super fast hit me on the head with his paw like 6 times. Feels like I lost 2 lives. The last thing I saw before fainting is him and her talking. Wake up and go to see the doctor. Cat Anon, you have 2 lives left. My incel live, never again. Why does alcohol even exist? Drink alcohol. Stumble around all night until I realize it's 5 a.m. I'm drunk and can't sleep. Knocking over beer bottles, looking like an idiot. Just drinking alone. Smoke weed. Just relax, smoke a little bit more later on. Just study stuff online or get comfy or order pizza. Makes video games comfy. Best thing in the world if you're bored. Can mix it with a kratom for really nice relaxing buzz. The only thing I like alcohol is that I am a massive shut in with anxiety. It's the only way I can talk to people or want to go outside or not shake like a leaf covered in sweat. Alright, where's the story here, Anon? Beamy. Straight. Can clap my ass cheeks loudly on command when I throw it back. I think it's but it makes my friends laugh really hard, so I use it as a party trick. Earlier today, I invite my friends over to play video in the living room because I have the house to myself. After a bit, my 2 friends start arguing after a round of Smash. I try to lighten the mood by doing the ass clap thing. My shorts slip down a little after 3 claps. All of a sudden, a 12-inch turd shoots out of my ass like a missile. It torpedoes directly underneath the fridge at like 30 miles per hour. Hear an audible thud when it hits the back wall. I try to salvage the situation with a joke, but the only thing my autistic brain came up with was, "Welp, who's up for brunch?" Immediately feel the awkward tension, so I just walk out the front door. Realize I just walked out of my own house, but I have nowhere to go. Feel too awkward to walk back inside, so I decide to hide under the porch until my friends leave. My friends do eventually leave after like 4 minutes, but it felt like 5 minutes. Walk back inside and immediately get hit with the smell of Try to get the turd out from under the fridge with a fork.
Nothing like a on a fork.
But it doesn't reach far enough. Eventually get it out with a pair of tongs. Don't know what to do with it now that it's out, so I stomp it down an air vent on the floor. Get my phone and send a message to my friends group chat apologizing for shooting a turd at them and that I've cleaned it up for the next time they want to come over. Realize I've accidentally sent it to an entirely unrelated group chat for an old school project. Open my contacts and try to find the correct group chat and see that my friends have already removed me from it. Go back to the kitchen to clean up the streaks on the floor and the tongs. Napkins just keep smearing it around, so I smear it around enough that you can barely notice it. Spray a bunch of Febreze in the kitchen and call it a day. Well, that was embarrassing. And entirely needless. And preventable.
Oh, you want to see the thunderclap?
Yeah, there he goes.
Ask women out on dates. No. Sign up for a dating app. No. Hang out at the bar and talk to women. No. Go to church and meet a religious girl. No. Ask women at work out for a coffee date. No. Get a hobby where you can meet new women. No. Ask your friends if they know any single women. No. Make friends with women and see if things progress into a relationship. No. So you're just gonna stay single for life and not even try to get into a relationship? Yes. The hardcore incels don't want to fix the problem. You could offer them on a platter, a beautiful virginal slave, and a total guarantee that society will help keep his chattel, and he'd spit on the offer. He wants to burn the world and see as many women perish in the flames as possible. It's no longer about getting his. He's descended to Jewish levels of spite. With a picture. Billions must die. A true cell is speaking. Listen and learn. Lost weight over the course of a few years. Face started changing. Hit 30. Started going to the gym. Doing a skincare routine and seeing results. Finally got a good haircut last week and some new clothes that fit me after weight loss. Immediately after the haircut with some styling hair gel, get more attention from random women that I've ever had in my entire life. A girl literally waved and winked at me in the gym. Had to turn around to make sure she wasn't waving at anyone else. Random one-line words like they actually want to start conversations. Another stopped me and started up a full conversation, asking about me. Never happened before in my entire life. Now just bitter and angry that I've been treated like I wasn't a human for 30 years because I didn't look decent. Why are women like this? Why didn't literally anyone want to even talk to me when I was full of life and had dreams? Why was I ignored and left to rot? It's too late for me now. My heart is hardened to stone and all I can think about is, if she saw me 4 years ago, we wouldn't even be talking. I'm not even that handsome. I'm just not downright ugly anymore. If they saw me with my shirt off, they'd be horrified by the stretch marks from my former fatty life. Beamy. Sinks busted. Water backing up everywhere. Call plumber. Company called Kingdom Plumbing or something cheesy. Receptionist says, Mario will be right over. Chuckle.png. Hour later, doorbell rings. Open door. It's actually him. Short, kinda stout Italian-looking guy. Bright red cap, blue overalls over a red shirt, white gloves, carrying a pipe wrench like it's a Hammer Bros hammer. It's me, Mario. I'm ready to fix your pipes. His accent is thick, sounds practiced. My face when this isn't a joke. Let him in. Show him the leaky pipe under the sink. He immediately crouches down, eyes wide. Waha! A what pipe? Before I can stop him, he tries to jump feet first into the cabinet space below the sink. Just slams his boots against the cabinet floor. Thud, thud. Maybe it needs the power-up. Pulls out a weird-looking mushroom from his pocket. Looks suspiciously like one growing in my damp basement. Pops it in his mouth. Chews thoughtfully. Wahoo! Jumps up and headbutts the leaking pipe joint. Clang! Pipe bursts completely. Water sprays everywhere. Mamma mia! Looks like the Bowser's making a trouble. Starts trying to stomp on the puddles like they're Goombas. Slips, falls flat on his ass. Makes the blip 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 bloop dying sound effect with his mouth. I think OP meant just lies there in the expanding pool of water. My kitchen is flooding. My face when I paid for this. My face when I think he actually believes he's Super Mario.